Live. We are live. Let me actually get a drink of this water. And we are gonna talk about crypto today. We are gonna talk about why I do believe there's a bigger crash coming, even though we are actually on a downtrend already. I do believe that we could see a lot lower than this, and the reason I say we could see a lot lower than this is because you gotta understand that remember guys, the bottom of BTC was still a 4x away. So it's like to the point where like it bottomed out around 15,000 and we are still a 4x up from that bottom. So what does that show us? People are still in big profits right now. The smart money was buying a long time ago. The smart investors were buying months ago, if not a year ago, and now they're going to capitalize before it dips back down, and it could get real ugly for all of us in this market. But when we see ugly, we see opportunity. That's what I will say. When me and you see ugly, we don't see it as a time to run away. We see it as a time to actually indulge in investments. So yeah. So it's to the point where if you're in the stream and you're watching the playback, make sure you smash the like button and leave a comment on what you actually think about what I'm about to say in this stream coming up, because I do believe that the market has been overextended for a long time. So it's to the point where to see another pump, I don't think we actually have the catalyst just yet. Like, I do believe that AI will take a break, gaming will take a break, all these industries. If we just actually go on categories for a second, if we go on AI, I do believe everything is literally taking a break right now. If you can, I wish you could click on the market cap and actually see how much is decreased, but we cannot do that. So we just have to scroll down and look at everything. Like, look at everything. Look at all the AI tokens. Literally everything is in the red. That's what I'm realizing. Damn near everything is in the red. So what does that really show me? It shows me that AI had its run, gaming had its run, and now it's really time to just cool off for a few months. And I'm very excited for these next few months. And the reason I say I'm excited for these next few months, oh wait, hold on, let me just put it on my, the reason I say I'm excited for these next few months is because at the end of the day, when it comes to crypto, you gotta see these dips, opportunity, just because of the time scale we are actually looking at here. If you were looking at a different time scale, then I will tell you guys that at the end of the day, it's too late. But we are not in 2026, okay? We are not in 2026, we are in 2024, where the bull run hasn't even begun yet. The bull run hasn't even begun yet. So it's to the point where like I find this like situation we're in right now, I'm just finding it as a chance to actually get rich. One last chance to get rich with all your favorite coins. It's one last chance. If you ask me, like, this is like this next year or so, I do believe crypto will actually slowly just fade away. People will forget about it, and 2025 will make a big comeback, a big return. But I do feel like, unless you're talking about a meme coin market, which is always going to be like active, but I feel like in the general market, when it comes to crypto, we can take a bit of a rest, just a nap, a 6 to 7 month nap. And if we take that 6 to 7 month nap, that's going to get me very excited on the actual foreseeable future of crypto business. Like, to the point where instead of me having like 10,000 invested, just for example, now these next 6 months would allow me to make at least $7,000 to $8,000 more to invest. So it's to the point where like I really just hope it stays down. I really hope that we don't recover anytime soon, because I'm greedy. I want more investments, but I realize this technology we have right here is the future. And me knowing that the technology is the future is to the point where like I'm not afraid to lose money in the short term. I'm not afraid to have unrealized losses in the short term. It don't really scare me. So let's just take an actual look at, as we can see though, like pretty much everything here is, in terms of the AI, is actually low. We're actually seeing dips for everything. We're seeing everything on the weekly down 9%, 8%, 19%, 21%, 10%. Like, we're seeing a lot of AI tokens actually not really holding up too well, but that is a great thing, because AI is going to be very huge in the future, and we know that. So it's like to the point where you have to ask yourself these questions, like, would it not be smart to set myself up for my financial future, investing in technology that actually means something, that can actually stand the test of time? Because that's what I believe. I believe like if you're investing into AI or you're investing into tokens like internet computer ITP, where these tokens have real world use case and they can actually be used very easily, you gotta ask yourself, like, am I investing just to get rich, or am I investing into my financial future? I realize a lot of us, we are investing into our financial future, and we are trying to actually get that gold part at the end of the rainbow. But what's good with it, yo, Chan? What's good, bro? I'm just here doing the live stream on this beautiful morning. We have to get active because tomorrow I'm actually preparing to post 7 videos back to back for the whole month. I want to do it to see how much I can possibly actually bring in, how much I can bring in monetarily, how much I can bring in view wise, and how much more subscribers I can bring in, and how much more people I can get the word out to. Because I know that my videos can help a lot of people, so it's to the point where like, I'm never gonna really mislead people on my videos. I just say how it is. So it's to the point where like, I know if I post 7 videos a day, I can actually take over a lot of this fractions, this market share. If I post 7 videos a day, like, I'll really hack the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, if we actually go into Bitcoin for a second, and we take a look at Bitcoin, we can see it's at 61k, reaching the tops of around 73k, and we can see we are absolutely dumping. If you ask me, that's like, we are, if we go on a 7-day, like, we can consider that a downtrend, clearly, right? And it don't look like we're gonna stop. Like, look at this long line downwards. Look at this long line downwards from 62k all the way to 61k. Okay, like, this is a big increase for us in a short period of time. It shows me that people are realizing, like, okay, the ETF news is gone. Okay, the ETF news is no longer the catalyst that's carrying Bitcoin. The Bitcoin halving news is here. Okay, we've reached the halving. Now people are really realizing that after the halving, things don't tend to happen like until like a year after, like 8 to 9 to 6 to a year afterwards. So it's to the point where like all the smart investors right now, they're taking profits. I'll be real, like, nah, I'm not saying me and you should take profits, but I'm talking about people that have millions already in their Bitcoin investment. So it's to the point where like they can afford to take profits at a 15% move, because just do the math for a second. If you invested $1 million into Bitcoin and it makes a 15% move, then that means you made $150,000. Like, this is how it gets when you make more. But that's why I tell you guys all the time, like, make more income. Bring in more income. And the reason I say bring in more income is because the more you have is the easier it gets to actually make more money. Like, when you start with a little amount of money, it's very difficult to make thousands and hundreds of thousands. But when you already have big amounts of money, now you get those big gains off low percentage moves. Like, you can make 100,000 off a 10% move if you have $1 million. Just understand that for a second. That's why we are aiming to get these big millions. So in the foreseeable future, when we actually invest into the next bull run, we will be the whales that actually talk about, okay, so and so went up 20% today. I just made myself 150,000 because I was holding 800,000 worth of it. Like, that's what I want the conversation to actually be in the next bull run. In 2029, I want the conversations to be like, I'm making 150,000 off a 15% move to the upside. That's what the conversation has to be. So as you can see, if we go to if you go back for a second, I'll be going to the fear and greed index. We can see that when it comes to the fear and greed index, we are actually on a downtrend towards the fear side, of fear aspects of things. Like, we can see that there was a high of, I remember when the high was around 80, I want to say it was around 90. In fact, the high of fear and greed index was around 90 fear. Okay, 90.88 fear. Now we've actually plummeted all the way to 58. Okay, 57, 58 neutral, and that happened in a quick space of time. Don't get it twisted, guys. Like, you should not look at the crypto bubbles and get scared. When you look at these crypto bubbles, you should actually get interested. You should actually get, what's the word I'm looking for? You should get stimulated and thinking, yo, I know that majority of these coins are going to be up 10x at least in a year's time. So why not actually capitalize right now by, you always hear me say this, because you got to understand this. The reason I repeat certain things, guys, is because repetition is the best teacher. And sometimes when you hear something over and over again, it can actually show you, or it can actually program you into thinking that's right. So what I always tell you guys is work in your real life to get as much money possible. Like when I say, like, majority of us are in our 20s and our 30s. Now I do have viewers that watch me in their 40s and 50s, but it's, to be honest, majority is probably in their younger age groups, right? So I'm trying to tell you guys, like, you have the energy. Like, the universe has given you the energy to work hard. The universe has given you the testosterone. If you're a man, you got the testosterone to work harder than the average person because you were young, you were fit. So the best thing to do is put yourself through the pain and put yourself through the grind early. So when you actually make enough money, you can invest all your hard-earned money into assets that actually increase easily. See, sometimes you have to work hard to get the easy money. Sometimes you actually have to find money in the real world. So you know what, I'm actually finding these side hustles, because every millionaire, well, not every millionaire, but a lot of millionaires, they have like 5 to 7 sources of income. So what does that show you? Like, you don't have to get all your money from one aspect. That's why I'm saying crypto could be the biggest one. Crypto is going to be the biggest multiplier when it comes to your side hustles. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is, if you increase the amount of side hustles you get, all of that could be distributed back into crypto, where it X's 10x. So like, the hard work you put in can literally 10x for you easily in crypto. That's the beauty of crypto. Like, you could be putting in hard work in the real world, and you're working for chump change. Then that chump change actually gets 10 to 20x. And we still have the opportunity to actually, we also have the opportunity to get involved in this opportunity. That's what I'm saying. That I said the same word twice, but we all have the opportunity to get involved in this open door of crypto, where it's telling people like, yo, all we literally have to do is buy the lows, sell the highs, and stay disciplined, and understand that nothing happens overnight. Now, there's been a lot of times where in the meme markets, things have happened overnight, but in reality, a lot of these people get dumped on in the meme markets. Like, the memes are very dangerous to actually trade. Now, they are gonna make the most money, but they are gonna also make the most losses, because a lot of these meme coins, they dump. But when I'm looking at things like ICP, I'm thinking to myself, like, this is a chance for me to buy some Amazon stock before people knew about it. That's what I see ICP as. Like, when I look at QNC and I look at Jasmy and I look at LCS and stuff like that, it's just all like, we have 9 in the stream right now. Make sure there's 9 likes. If we have 9 in the stream, there should be 9 likes. Let's smash the like if you support my channel. But as I was saying, right, I just literally see this as, you know what, if crypto is going to be around in this next decade, all of these coins are going to be up 1,000% plus. More than that. Like, in the next 10 years, just imagine how far these coins are going to actually go. So it's to the point where, like, if crypto, now a lot of people are skeptical about crypto. They don't believe it will be here after this bull run. You have to ask yourself this question, like, do you really think they're gonna actually say no to crypto, considering like Bitcoin is used pretty much in majority of countries now? Bitcoin is actually gonna be legal tender. Like, Bitcoin is actually used in a lot of businesses right now. So it's to the point where I don't think they can stop the blockchain. It's just a matter of fact of if they actually stop USA retail investors getting into certain coins, because they know those certain coins have potential to actually make them wealthy. Because the last thing the USA wants to do is make its citizens wealthy. I realized, bro, like, a lot of the time they have dark ways of actually maintaining their wealth. And those dark ways to maintain their wealth, when it comes to the top 10%, the top 5%, the top 2%, like, they can literally give everybody $1 million today, and within 10 years, it'll be back in their hands. Why? Because there's 2 types of people on this planet. There's the consumer and there's the producer. Like, what we're trying to do is produce as much money possible instead of consuming. So instead of going to parties, instead of actually wasting time with friends, smoking or whatever, right, we are actually producing money from our side hustles or our jobs, and we are investing into assets that are going to do more production for us. So what I mean by that, it's going to do more production, producing more notes. gonna do more production, producing more money. That's the beauty of crypto. Like, you can literally turn your hard work at your job into a 6-figure wage if you actually smart. But let's just do the math. Like, every job pays you a minimum of 10,000 a year. So if you know that, like, and you put in, let's say you put in 8,000 of that 10,000 into crypto, then you're looking at a return of at least 80,000 if you're in the right coins, at least 80,000. And on the mid end, I would say you're looking at returns of like 120 to 60,000. So it's to the point where, like, I will tell you guys that shout out to everyone that works a job, because 9 to 5 save lives. I will say that 9 to 5s actually save lives. So we're gonna take a look at some coins. We're gonna go on my watch list. We're gonna make this a short stream because I do have a big month coming up. When I say I have a big month coming up, like, this month here is actually a month where I have to lock in when it comes to mentality, because I'm trying to make 7 videos a day. Okay, I'm trying to try to increase my productivity so I can get more income and also help more people. So I know that YouTube is one of them. YouTube is something that showed me, like, you ain't gonna eat unless you work. So I know that 7 videos a day is possible, just because I can do so much research. I can go so much deeper into different coins that, like, I do believe I can make 7 videos a day and produce that content for you guys to enjoy and watch and soak up the info, because it's like time's not gonna wait for me, and I have to look at YouTube as a business now. So shout out to everyone that was supporting me. So let's actually take a look at ICP, see how ICP is actually doing internet computer. As you can see, on every actual time scale is struggling. When it comes to the 7-day, the monthly, and the daily, ICP is actually not doing the best right now. It was at highs of around, I want to say, $19 to $20. Now it's all the way down to $12, which is a big dip if you're asking me. But it's like to the point where, like, I do believe just because we've dipped this much, don't think that we are going to recover anytime soon. It did actually pump when there was a lot of speculation when it comes to Bitcoin. It did pump when the ETFs got approved, and it was going crazy when all the good news was coming out. Now we have to look at the reality of things in the real world. Right now, the economy is not looking the best, and it's like to the point where they're going to have to actually hike the rates, the interest rates. I know that interest is probably most likely going to go up. It's like, I don't know if they're going to print more cash, but we do have the elections in like a time where the economy is at a very, very delicate place. Like, we can literally enter a war, which I hope don't happen, but there's a lot of delicate things going on in the economy right now. If one thing crumbles or tumbles down, that could actually mess up and make Bitcoin go a lot lower, because we know that Bitcoin really follows the S&P 500 and it follows the stock market. So now we know that it's to the point where, like, until Bitcoin's in its own boat, it will follow what the world does. And right now the economy is not looking the best. So it's that to the point where, do not be surprised if we don't see anything pump for this next 6 months. Just don't be surprised. And don't be surprised if we actually see a big dip when it comes to Bitcoin as low as 55 to 49k. Like, that's just my humble opinion. Like, we can, guys, remember, like, if we just go back on Bitcoin and we actually, like, literally, it's at 62k right now. If it drops another like 10-15%, we're probably touching 49k. Like, if I'm being honest, if we do another 10-15% dip, we could be close to, like, we could be in the 55,000 ranges. So it's like, it's not really that far off. And when we talk about the Bitcoin halving, things do tend to go quiet. So I will be looking at coins like GOQ. Like, this is right now, this AI token is at a beautiful dip. I just have to be honest with you guys. This coin right here is at a beautiful dip. That's one of the main reasons I'm posting 7 videos a day, so I can get this YouTube money and actually buy this dip. And actually, I'm just keeping it honest, guys. Like, I'm posting 7 videos a day. Like, I want to see how much money I can make. Like, I'm never gonna be them YouTubers that hide, oh yeah, I do for this and I don't do it for the money, but then they make a video sponsoring a coin that pumps and dumps. I'm here to tell you guys, yes, I'm posting 7 videos because I want to increase my earnings. Shout out to you guys for the support, but you know my videos are fire, so it's to the point where, like, as long as I'm producing content that you guys find valuable, there's nothing wrong with YouTube paying me. But at the end of the day, I want to actually buy the dip with this YouTube paycheck, because this GLQ coin right here is going to $1 easily. What's good with this Soul Flares? What's good? Good morning, bro. But this AI token right here, this AI token is actually going to at least $1. And if we just do the math, that's like a 15, like a 12x from here. If we just do the math real quick, $1 divided by 0.084. 0.084. So that's an 11x from here. 11x, and that's like the minimum. Like, let me just show you something. The circulating supply for GLQ is around 340 million, right? So for it to go to $1, it only needs a 340 million circulating or market cap, which in my humble opinion is gonna happen with ease. Like, I do believe we can see this coin reach multi-billions. Like, it can reach 2 billion in market cap. So like, if we just do the math on that, like 2 billion in market cap divided by 340 million is, how much is that? That's like a $5 coin. That's like a $5 coin. So if you just invested, let's just say you put in 2,000, just put in 2,000, call it a day. Now you have over 23, or now you have over 6 figures. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, I do believe this coin could easily go to the $4 range, just because it's AI related and its utility is actually a great one. So like, trying to put you guys into the coins early. Hold on, guys. But yeah, I'm back. As I was saying, these are the coins you have to take a look at. Like, GLQ is an AI token. I've already made a video breaking down exactly what it does. Like, it's a no-code platform, empowers developers to build automated workflows without any coding experience. Like, it does a lot for when it comes to AI, and I do believe that this is gonna be one of my top picks for the actual market going on. But we're gonna go on my watch list, see if anything is actually moving, as we always do. What going on the watch list is like a tradition. Now, every live stream I just go on my watch list and actually see how these coins are actually performing, because we gotta see how things are doing, if we can buy any dips. Like, let me know in the comments if there's any coins that you guys want me to. Do you plan also videos concerning exit strategies? Yeah, for sure. When the time gets here, probably gonna be around the end of the year, like December times or the start of 2025, I'll make an exit strategy video. But right now, we don't know how high Bitcoin's gonna go. We don't know how high the markets can actually perform and how great they can perform. So it's to the point where it's hard for me to actually gauge an actual exit strategy right now. I do have my price targets, but that's just me. I would love to make a video where, like, it could be like a template, an exit strategy template of people that could mirror that. But I don't want to make it financial advice. But what I want to tell you guys is, like, we don't know if Bitcoin could go to 200,000. Like, if Bitcoin ends up going to 200,000, then everybody's exit strategy is obviously going to change, because a lot of people, they are estimating where they want to leave the market of Bitcoin. They are estimating, like, if Bitcoin hits 100K, then it's realistic for me to take profit on this altcoin right here. But we don't know how high it can go, because at the end of the day, I do believe, like, yo, this could be huge. Like, this market cap that we see, we could be in the tens of trillions. And if it's in the tens of trillions, if it reaches 10 trillion, then a lot of my exit strategies, my exit entry prices, my exit prices, they're gonna have to increase, because a lot of them are put in place for like a 5 to 7 trillion market cap. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as I was saying, right, ICP, won't be surprised if it even goes to like $8 to $9. I won't be surprised, because, like, we have to be honest, I'll always say it, the markets work in waves, okay? What the hell is this? Okay, that's the news. I don't want to see the news though. I don't care about that. But as I was saying, the markets always work in waves, right? Now, right now it's showing me price points where there was actually news deployment of service nervous system. I like that rhyme. Okay, I don't want to see all this though. I just want to look at the yearly. Can I hide this? How do I hide this? I don't want to have to look at all this in a way. Can I get rid of this? Nope, it's not even letting me get rid of it. But yeah, as I was saying, like, everything works in waves. So it's to the point where, like, if we test even just the $10 range, I would not be surprised, because it's like we did have a big run up and we pretty much went in a straight line. So what does that mean? We have to come down a little bit in a straight line also, bro. Soulflare says, bro, do you got also GHX in your portfolio right now? Good dips, GHX. I don't have any of that in my portfolio, but I will take a look at it right now. GHX, gamer coin. Okay, so the market cap is 74 million. Trading volume looking good. It's actually up 117% at 2.8 million in the trading volume in 24 hours. It's on the Ethereum network. We can actually look at this, see how it's performed in the past year. Okay, that is a mean dip. Now, if this coin actually has great utility, that's a mean dip, because it's the all-time high is actually 35 or 34 cents, and it's all the way back down to 11 cents. So that means that it actually is 3x away from all-time high. Now, I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know whether that's a dip that can recover or a dip that's actually gonna stay on a downtrend. I don't know, but we're gonna take a look at the website, see if they're looking official or not. Gamercoin.com. Okay, so you can buy it on BitHub, you can buy it on KuCoin, Uniswap, PancakeSwap. Okay, 770,000 gamers share their GPU power for AI and mining. Okay, so it's got AI integrated into it. Okay, in-gamer hash platform that creates a decentralized computer network deepened powered by Gamercoin GHX, supports generative AI and 3D rendering. Okay, so they actually are gaming and AI, that is a bullish narrative. I'll be real, like AI and gaming, when it comes to the future, that can be a bullish thing. So it's to the point where explore the power of AI, earn up to 250 a month using your GPU for AI driven tasks, launching Q1 2024. So you can actually earn money if you have a GPU that is programmed to do AI driven tasks, which is pretty cool. Use your gaming PC for crypto mining and convert its computing power into bitcoins, new games, and gift cards. Okay, so they do mining too. So all in all, it looks like a decent project that can do well. Now I'm gonna add it to my watch list just to be in case. Like, I'm gonna add it to my watch list, okay, just to be in case. I might want to look back at that and actually take a look if I should buy any of that. But yeah, I don't have any of this. I don't own any of this, but it does look like a decent coin. Price prediction on Sol. Let's take a look at Solana right now. When it comes to Sol, anywhere from 500 to 700. I'm just being honest, because when we look at like the use of their network, it's one of the most actively used networks. When it comes to meme coin creation, we are seeing meme coins being produced on the Solana blockchain at a disbelieving rate. We are seeing meme coins being produced every second. So it's to the point where like they have a lot of users and activity on their blockchain. So like for it to even go to a 10x from here, which is 1,000, so it'll be 580 billion in market cap, which is a lot. But if it could do half of that and go to 200 billion, I won't say that's impossible. So it's like $500 or around $600 is where I do believe that we could see Solana go. That's my opinion though, and I'm saying that because like for them coins to actually reach in the 200 billion market cap plus, it takes a lot of catalysts, it takes a lot of narrative, and I feel like Solana has all of that, and I do feel like they have the support of the people that we don't know about, like elites. Like I feel like this coin here had a lot of price manipulation, and I feel like that is the reason why it increased. Like it was at $15 and it went all the way back to $130 or $200. Like I do believe some whales manipulate the price when it comes to Solana, but that don't take away from the point that it is a good blockchain. Sometimes it does have congestion. Like sometimes I do be trying to actually transfer Solana and it's saying the network is too congested right now, but apart from that, it's an active blockchain, it's an active network, and I do believe in the next bull run it could surpass the $500 range, and that's just my opinion. So don't say that with a grain of salt. Okay, take that with a grain of salt. We have A in the stream. Let's smash the like button. We only have 6 likes and we have A in the stream. People don't like me, do they? That's tough. People don't like my video. Like you gotta like the stream, homie. Like if you in the stream right now and you sitting there, like it don't cost anything to hit the like button. I don't know why they have updated. Like I don't like this update. They're showing the news first NFC collection. I'm just trying to get rid of this. Can I get rid of this? Show annotations. No, that's how we do it. Thank you. So as you can see in the past year, like it hasn't really had no, like people got scared because Solana went from $200 to 131. But if we just take a look at that run, as I said, that was literally like a diagonal line upwards. It was a straight line upwards. So like people were expecting it to do that forever. Like I feel like a $70 dip is actually very healthy. If you're asking me, a $70 dip is very healthy if you're asking me. I'm just gotta be honest with you guys. But smash the like button. We have 7 in the stream. Let's smash the like button to 10 likes. Let's get it. Another one of my watches is actually Render. Render is actually holding up pretty well. I remember seeing this coin at like, I think I even seen it at $2 or 90 cents. But I'm pretty sure it was 90 cents. Like if we just go a year ago, Graph. No, I seen it probably a little. Nah, I'm pretty sure I seen this coin at around 90 cents and I decided not to buy any like an idiot. So that's on me. But if I bought some right now, that's like an 8x. So it's to the point where I missed out on an 8x return, which in my humble opinion is it's a bad thing to miss out on. But I've actually made that return on different coins, so I can't complain. But yeah, I would tell you guys, as the title says, right, this is your last chance to escape. Like, it is very difficult to become a millionaire without investment. That's what I realized. It's very difficult to make your first 7 figures without investment, and your investment bag is gonna get to 7 figures a lot more than your 9-to-5 bag. Okay, it's gonna get a lot quicker to 6 figures or 7 figures than your 9-to-5 bag will. So what does that mean? Like you rather put your money into instruments or financial instruments that actually get you to where you want to get to in life faster. That's what I realized. Like I rather, instead of me saying, you know, I'm gonna save 1,000 in the bank every month, I'll be telling myself I'm gonna put that 1,000 in the bank and then put it into a 10x investment. So I've now made 10,000 of my 10,000 in the future in 2025. Like we just all have to look to 2025, because if that year is meant to be the year where everything actually goes parabolic, then a lot of us have a whole another year to accumulate. So it's to the point where like, at least, so how many months left in a year? We have 8 months left in a year, which is scary. Like in 3 months time or 2 months time, we are halfway to 2025. Time is flying. That's why I cannot waste no more time with this YouTube grind, because I know by the time the bull run gets here, like we can have this channel at 10,000 subscribers and we can have it real popping. And with that poppiness, that's more income, that's more side hustle money, because also I work other things in the real world. So it's to the point where I know in 6 months time I could be in the real world with more side hustles, more income, and it'll be looking very promising for me when it comes to my investment future. And it could be looking the same for all you guys if you are putting that work in. Even working a job, you have to respect it. Like 9-to-5 save lives. Like I would tell you one more time, like if you work a 9-to-5 and you invest, that is a very strategic thing to do, because your boss thinks that you have no brain and you're a peanut brain, and you are just going to be working for him for the rest of your life and you're going to be satisfied. But behind the scenes, you are investing all the money that dude is giving to you, the employer is giving to you, to actually overtake majority of the employees in your branch. So it's to the point where like a lot of us have to think like aggressive investors. We have to think aggressively, because it's like you cannot be a passive investor with $1,000 a month. You have to be aggressive. I'm talking about like not financial advice, but if I'm making $1,000 a month, like I'm damn near trying to put in $700 into the investment and keep 300 to myself. That's aggressive. That's like 70% of your net worth is going into investments, especially if you live at home with your parents. That's like the advantage right there. If you live at home with your parents, that's an advantage, because you don't have that much responsibilities, probably not paying that many bills, probably adding something to the household every month. But it's to the point where like aggressive investors tend to actually make the most return. That's what I realized. So it's to the point where we have 8 in the stream. Let's get to 8 likes, guys. Let's get to 8 likes at least. Taco says, the F you talking about, no market crash coming, haha. Okay. Watch out for Peak and Aether. Both projects got huge potential and will launch soon. Okay. You in the Discord, so keep me up to date. Keep me tapped in, bro. Keep me tapped in. Let me know when they launch. Give me the website, pink sale and stuff like that. Let me know in the Discord. Thank you. But yeah, we're going to take a look at LCX. See how LCX is actually doing, because I haven't really checked it out today. Now LCX is also struggling at 28 cents, which is not too bad considering the all-time high is around 34 cents. So if we just really being realistic, we have held up very strong. Like look at this. That's actually beautiful. That's a beautiful thing to see, because usually what we see is coins will end up going like to 18 cents from a 35 cent range. They'll end up splitting in half again. We've seen LCX only dip like 6 cents or 7 cents below its all-time high, or its local all-time high. Not its main all-time high, but its yearly all-time high. It's 2024 all-time high. So it's like to the point, I feel like that's very healthy, and I feel like when it comes to LCX, it still has another 10x to do, another 10x to do. So Taco says 57k Bitcoin is the dip of the dip. I guess, I don't know. I feel like we can go lower than 57k. I feel like we can go a lot. We can go to 55k and stay there for a while. But as you can see, Bitcoin is still struggling, still going down. The last time I actually looked at it, it was at 61,800. Now it's at 61,700. So it's like I do feel like, yo, we can see a free fall, and if we see this free fall, you have to be prepared. Like I'm prepared to buy these dips. I'm prepared. I have a little bit of money on the side waiting for these dips, but also I have to spend money in the real world, which is annoying this month. I gotta spend a lot of money in the real world this month, so like I don't have a lot of money to spend. But June and May, oh yeah, we buying these dips, we buying these sales. I just look at this as a sale. I don't see it as a point, as a panic or a point to say, you know what, crypto is dead. I just see it as, you know what, people want to sell me their car for lower than the actual public value, so I'm actually buy it and then sell it for more. Because I know that a lot of these are discounted prices where they're not going to be there for too long. So shout out to the 7 in the stream, shout out to the 7 likes. We're gonna end it there, and I'm gonna make some videos for tomorrow, preparing for the big month. I feel like this month right here is a big month. I'm gonna just keep it open as possible with you guys. When it comes to YouTube ad revenue, I'm trying to make 1,000. I'm trying to make 1,000, and I'm trying to produce the best content possible. Like I love keeping it honest on here, like yo, because it's like for every video I've made like a return. Sometimes it's not been the best return, but I'm only telling you guys this is because like you're gonna literally see the transformation from 7 videos a day. You're gonna see the channel. Like look at the subscriber count today. We are at 2,000 subscribers. After this next month, after the end of May, if I stuck to the plan of 7 videos a day, we should be at least 4,000 or 3,000. So it's like to the point where we're going to continue to climb these ranks, climb the ladder, and we're going to continue to help each other out. Shout out to all the coins that people put in the chat, because not only are you helping me, we're helping each other. So shout out to everybody that's in the stream, always supporting and stuff like that. And with that being said, it was actually a quick stream, quick update stream, but I do feel like we have a big crash on the way. Get ready for the dessert, get ready for the dips, the discount. I just look at it as an opportunity, not a time to run away. So with that being said, it was Young Wealth, and I'm signing out with another video.